Hey, what's going on, Geminis? Butch here. I'm going to do your March read. It is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus. If you're not sure what your other signs are, check out a natal calculator. I think most of them are free. You just type it into your search, put in your information, and I mean, it's really eye-opening. It'll give you a lot more in-depth into yourself. A lot of people know what it is already. I'm just giving the heads up for those who don't. For all you cross-watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you like the content of this channel, feel free to subscribe. I am going to use the Celtic Tarot. And with all that being said, let's get it. Universe, what do we have for Gemini? March 2022. All right, Geminis. So the first thing that I see, Geminis, is I do see someone new coming in. Now, I feel like with this person, I feel like this is someone you're going to have a lot of fun with. I feel like you're going to have a lot of really fiery energy with this person from the get-go. You know, I do feel like there is going to be a very hot energy. You know, I feel like this is starting out in a physical, physical attraction is what's bringing this in, starting this up. But I feel like very quickly there's gonna seem like there's more here. You know, I feel like it goes beyond a physical attraction. I feel like it's someone that you can communicate with, someone you have a lot in common with, and I feel like the more you get to know each other, the more you see that you are on the same page. But I feel like on one side of the coin, I feel like this person's, even though they feel something strong for you, and even though you feel something deeper with them, I feel like there's going to be a defensive energy coming from you. I feel like that's how they view you. You know, they feel like you're hiding from this, or they feel like you're holding back, which causes this person to hold back and to be defensive. You know, it's a very back and forth energy. I feel like this is what you've both been waiting for. You know, waiting for that right person to come along. But it doesn't mean it has to be easy. You know, it doesn't mean you're going to make it easy on them. Doesn't mean they're going to make it easy on you. I feel like you've both been down some shitty roads. You know, I feel like you both have issues with trust, with having someone that you can truly depend on and not think that this person is eventually going to screw you over. You know, and I feel like you're both going to hide this from each other. I feel like you're both going to hide how you truly feel. Or at least one of you are. Because there is some hidden agenda here. I feel like you want something more from each other, but one or both are hiding the truth. And without the truth, we can't go any further. You know, when someone feels like they're hiding something from you, a lot of people's minds tend to go toward they're hiding something bad from you. Now, with this read, I don't feel like that's the case. I feel like there's a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of defensive energy. There's a lot of guarded energy. A lot of in and out, a lot of hot and cold. But no matter how far this person backs off or how far you back off, you keep coming back to each other. Because what is truly here is something we haven't seen yet. Because neither one of us are really, one or more of us isn't being honest here. And I'm just going to be blunt. I'm not going to bullshit you. I'm not going to tell you, that it's going to be an easy road. But there's something bigger here. Like I said, them feeling like you're holding back, they're gonna hold back. Hiding how we truly feel about the situation, hiding our true feelings. That I feel like for them, like I said, there is that part where you're holding back. So it's almost like, it's hurting their pride almost. You know what I mean? I feel like they're used to people giving them what they want, and when they're not getting that from you, I feel like it does hurt their pride a little bit, and that's part of that defensive energy. You know what I mean? They're being defensive because you're not acting the way they think that someone would act when they feel the way they feel about you. They feel like if you felt the same way, but I feel like I said, the further you get away from each other, and I do feel like there is going to be some sparks flying, but with this chaos card, I feel like it's more of, I feel like you're going to be at each other. There's going to be some sparks flying. There's going to be, that positive physical energy, but there's also going to be that negative physical energy, almost like trying to push each other to step up and say something. Trying to spark a reaction from each other. I'm laughing, and I'm going to tell you why I laugh, because I don't want to laugh and people say, what the hell is he laughing at? I'm laughing because I'm very familiar with Geminis. And if a Gemini doesn't feel like you're putting in, you're going to be hard pressed to get them to put in. It doesn't mean they're going to give up on you. It just means chances are they're going to give you what you give them. They're not going to put their ass out there if you ain't willing to put yours up. And that's why I laugh, because, from my experience, when a Gemini wants to be stubborn, I mean, a lot of people say Sagittarius are stubborn, but when I feel, in myself, in my personal experience, and it couldn't have to do more with their charts than just being a Gemini, but in my experience with Geminis, when they put their foot down, that shit ain't coming up easy. Like I said, Gemini, this person, they do want to be with you. There is something more here. They only think about you, and they want to be with you. And like I said, I feel like there is a conversation coming. I feel like all this bullshit is leading you to one simple conversation, and I feel like that conversation changes everything. And I feel like from there, them being completely honest with you, being completely no bullshit, very blunt, very to the point, I feel like that's what's going to move this forward. That's how we're going to move forward from this. Because I feel like getting right to the base of this, speaking our truths, being real, that's where we're going to get that's how we're going to move forward. We can't move forward by hiding from each other. We can't move forward from going back and forth and waiting for this one to say something or that one to say something. We can't have that. We got to be right up front and real. No bullshit, no games. And trust me, Crosswatcher, Geminis can handle bluntness. From my experiences, they're the best at handling that shit. They want you to be real. And I feel like from this, we'll have, like I said, there is a lot of forward movement, finding you truly are on the same page. Because from what I can see from the beginning, you are. There is something more here than just a physical connection. And I feel like that forward movement, leads us into that power couple. You know, instead of fighting against each other, we're fighting with each other. And that's just going to make us that much stronger. And I do, like I said, we have the Six of Wands. It's all about winning. And the feelings that you feel for each other are not going away. And I feel like that's going to become clear. It's going to become very evident after this conversation. Like I said, this conversation that changes everything. It had to be said. You know, and I do see a lot of good fortune coming toward both of you moving forward. Like I said, we have that Six of Wands, all about victory. We have the Wheel of Fortune, all about, you know, that good fortune coming to you. And I feel like we're finally going to get there with that power couple energy, because once we stop working against each other, we can start working with each other. And I feel like the two of you are going to work very well together. Like I said, they knew what they wanted. I feel like you holding back from them, you know, that energy, that hurt their pride a little bit. You know, with that Leo energy. And we all know when it comes to Leos, you know, if they don't think you're on the same page, then if you're not with them, you're against them type energy. You know, if you're not giving to them, then why should they give to you type energy? And I feel like until we finally have that conversation, which I do feel is coming, we're not going to be able to move forward. Until we can be completely honest with each other and realize that we are on the same page, that we do feel the same way, and that there's something more here to explore. And as long as we're fighting against it, we're not fighting for it. Now with this person, we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You know, we have some Cancer. We have some Pisces. Some Scorpio as well. We have that Capricorn energy. Virgo and Taurus. You know, I do feel some Gemini and some Libra as well. You know, possibly even some Aquarius. Like I said, I have a long history with Geminis. Fierce is a Gemini, which most of you already know. My best friend's a Gemini, and two of my other closer friends are Geminis, and it feels like we're drawn together. I mean, me being a Sagittarius, a lot of people say, you know, this and that about what signs are compatible with each other, but from my experience, I'm a Sagittarius Sun, Moon, and a Leo rising, and I seem to get along tremendously well with Geminis, because some of the most important people in my life are Geminis. So don't always believe what you read. That being said, be good, take care, and stay safe.